Laggy. Hey guys, Tick here, and welcome back to Feed the Beast. Now, the more astute of you may have noticed that there was no video for Wednesday. What happened there was, I did a bunch of recording, like a whole lot. I did almost an hour's worth of recording, and I was editing it down, because that's what I'm trying to do nicer, cleaner videos for you guys, so that they're, a little bit more interesting, and not just me rambling for 25 minutes and hoping that I can fill up the time. Yeah, super funny. And what had happened was I died, and I was AFK here for some reason, and yeah, I got killed by a zombie somehow. No idea. So when I finally came back to the game, all my stuff was gone, and I had to start from scratch again, which is why my my power armor is all white. So I started to play around with power armor, and I made the power armor jetpack, and it was awful. It was the hardest thing to use I've ever come across. I've taken it out off the jetpack because it was just really annoying. So I took the time to make the advanced jetpack because it was about time. I'd been using that rubbish old thing for ages, and it was about time to move on to something a little bit better. So I did that, super happy. I also did a tiny bit more of the glass viewers here, but what I really did, the bulk of that video, was cutaways of me working on the mob farms. So as you can see, there's two here, and there's also I'll show you these platforms out to the side. So I've just got sort of big 15 wide square platforms that I was using. But I've got two of the farms up. The blaze rod farm. Step on this. Blazes will start to spawn. I need to change up the efficiency of this a little bit because the blazes should drop a little bit further otherwise, because we don't get quite as many spawns as we could. Because they all gather up and they're all sitting within the sphere of the spawner. But yeah, everything pops into here, and then pops into the barrel. Nice and easy. Show you the setup of this. So it's just a straight up tower with signs in it and mortar. It's two more wide on the square than it really should be, and I think I should bring this. I should get rid of the second platform of water here. Just have this one on the bottom. I did have one up here, but the blazes just kind of stood there, and that was no good. So I've got the spawner here, and I've got a remote transmitter, and that's up there. There's the obsidian pressure plate, just in case. You never know, some mob might spawn. No, it's not going to spawn, but just in case. Okay. That's interesting. Anyway, yeah, and it's just set up to this redstone down to a redstone torch to keep the wireless transmitter always on, so that when you stand on it, it turns off, therefore the spawner can work. It's really weird that this is working, because that's redstone pneumatic tube. I remember it kind of requiring power. The transposer. Maybe I was wrong. But things seem to be coming through regardless. Not very fast, but it's fast enough for what we need at the minute. There's only 3 of us playing. Wait, 4 soon. And the other one is the Ender Pearl farm. I said turn down sound. This one isn't actually done yet as such. It's got the basic for the farm bit in it. So you kind of spawn in on this. Oh, it's still really loud. Yeah. So it's just a gravity trap for Endermen. And then there's just a barrel here for them. Then they fall onto a group of transposers. Yeah, nice and easy. Nothing complicated about this at all. Same deal underneath here. There's transmitter, that whole shebang. So that is probably completely pointless. Let's just get rid of this if it is. See if things come through anyway. 9. Let's see. Well, they appear to be. Yeah, it's coming through regardless. Okay. I could have just used normal pneumatic tube then. Whoops. So currently there are 2 more farms to go here. One is going to be a zombie creeper skeleton farm. That's just for your general mobs experience and other stuff you might want. And this one is going to be a wither skeleton farm, which we will be using for wither skeleton heads. So we can summon the wither. I will build an arena around here somewhere where we can use that. Though, no, probably not actually a good idea because there's no floor. Actually, no. Actually, I was going to use the. My plan was to use the force field projector to do a killing field and kill the wither that way. What my intention for this week is to actually start to fill in a bit more of this. We need to make our portals for our floors. That's an important one. Let's just turn the sound back up. Because Friendly came in here. He doesn't have a jetpack or anything. He dropped in here and he had no way of getting out. I think he went to the 3rd floor because he doesn't have a portable hole to get up to the 4th. So for him there was absolutely no way out. Whoops. Oh well. So what we're going to need is some crystal blocks. I've just started to stick stuff in the ME system. I've got enough of the. I've got enough disk drives that I don't have to worry about it too much. It's not really too much of an issue. And in here, I do believe we've only got 64. Okay, so we'll go back to the other. We'll go back here. We're just about ready. We've got pretty much most of these blocks sitting in the ME system now, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue to just go ahead and drop those in. Okay, so here is the goal. It's going to be 3 wide. Errant block. Did your mother not teach you not to get in the way? Hup, hup, hup. What else have I been doing recently? I played a little bit more Dungeon Realms. I still haven't put the videos out for that. I've been playing around with intros. I'm not too worried about getting videos for that out in a timely manner at the minute. I'm more concerned about making them actually decent, enjoyable videos. So those ones you may have to wait a little bit longer for, but it won't be too much longer. I'm using them as a sort of catalyst for producing better videos all round. Starting with the intro. I've been playing around with certain intro bits. If you've seen the Hunger Games video I did with Zul'jin, that was my first sort of foray into a semi-decent intro, but it could have been better. It needed sound, which is something that I kind of struggle with. I worry about making sounds being too obnoxious or over the top. if you watch my... Oh, why did he... Right, he had to dig out to get it. So he dug out... he dug out the basalt. Ah, friendly. Wrong way. Why you no use marble brick? Anyway. Yes, so... Dungeon Realms has been my foray into sort of trying to make better videos all round. These Feed the Beast ones are things that I kind of do and I just play, and it's more about me just making conversation whilst I play, and because I'm fairly new to YouTubing in general still, I kind of want to make it better, and I need as much help as I can get. So it's taking me a while, especially since I have to work as well. Unfortunately, I can't afford to not work. There is no way for me to do that. So we want 4 of these. If you haven't played 1.5.2 or anything like that, probably aren't used to the fantastic new crafting system. I personally love it. I love being able to just drag and make my... I'll just leave that like that. I like being able to just drag my mouse and then that makes X number of items. It's really good. It doesn't matter where I put it, as long as I put it somewhere. Now, I know I have ILM lobby books elsewhere. This video might drag on a little bit. I'm not really keeping track of time on this one. I was actually super annoyed that my video kind of crashed out. That really ruined my day, in all honesty. That may sound like sort of kind of petty, I guess, but for me it was a big deal. I love making these videos. They've completely taken over my life, really, but so losing one where that's me trying to improve myself is disheartening. It really is. But you know, we carry on. Carry on, can't let that beat us. We've had super bad runs before, so I think I would just take a block out here and put it back. It connects up just fine, doesn't it? I will probably replace the back of these with okay. Maybe not then. The plan is to replace the back of these with the advanced computer monitors, so that I can have the text for the level behind the portal have it kind of clear. You don't need to be there. What else? We're gonna be decorating the my new quarters up at the top. I've got a number of ideas for that place. That one is definitely going to be one of my cooler looking ones. I will obviously be leveraging Kat's advice, because she's good at that sort of thing. Alright, now people can't get... darn it. I wanted to keep those blocks to fix what he'd done over here. Yes, I noobed it. You do realise that nobody can hear you but me, yeah? Ah. Oh, I see. I see how it is. Yeah, we got all sorts of rubbish in this thing. This is amazing. Okay, let's head on back, and I'll show you what the sort of plan was for the for my room up at the top. It's going to be in two parts. There's obviously the upper there's the base where you come in to it, and then there is the. So if we go, I didn't pick up the thing. I'm getting ahead of myself. That's the problem. That right there is the issue. Right, I don't need these. I will need these. So let's just get back up here. Okay, so you can see this is kind of made up of two areas. You've got this upper section here, and then you've got this lower section down here, and then you've got this sort of patio. And the idea I had for this lower section is this is not where the bed is going to be. This is like a sort of office area, maybe like a library, you know, the kind of thing you see in a movie in the office of a high-class lawyer. Lots of paneling, bookcases, wall-to-wall. The remains of people's lives tattered around the office. You know, the kind of lawyery stuff that you see. So, and then obviously we need something to go around the edges as well. And that is where the... Oh, this stuff is just super hard to break. It's just wood. That is where this stuff comes into play. Where are you, my plastic? Okay. Let's say we're going to need maybe, I think 10, 12 should do. I need to also upgrade that ME system with a crafting system. That is going to be essential. So if you just take a look at this, you notice that it makes 16. So if we just make 4 to begin with. Right, now for that we then want to make these. So I need redstone lamps. I don't have any of those at the minute. I don't even actually have that much in the way of glowstone. So that's possibly something that we're going to have to take care of next time. The plan for next time is to finish off the floors, finish off my top office area, make that all nice and pretty. We may also start on the remaining mob farms, or I will probably do that off camera, because these ones aren't particularly interesting to watch. They're mostly just turtle traps, so kind of meh. But we will most definitely be decorating my new office and home, making it look all pretty, because I am the prettiest princess. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. I will catch you next time. This is Dick. Bye bye.